Now, my understanding is you all wanted to have an election.
Yes.
Okay. Can you outline why that was your request?
It's important to empower the community, the taxpayers of District 7, for them to be able to elect their own representative versus leaving it in the hand of trustees that are elected by people in the other community that don't have ties to District 7.
So essentially this is about the people in that specific area having the ability to vote. Okay, now in light of the fact that the council for the board kind of outlined the time restraints, do you still feel the same way, or are you okay with the process as
I mean, I really wish they would have asked the governor. Even if the governor would have turned it down, at least they can go to the community and say, we exhausted all the options. The only one truly left is the option to appoint. And until that would have been exhausted, then I think we would have been satisfied. But that wasn't the case. Granted that if they would have gone to the governor and the governor would have turned it down, I mean, they still have until May, to do it, within the 180 days. So, I really will. I think.
So your feeling was that should have been a last resort type of option. Yeah. Were you at all concerned? Was there any discussion about any concerns about the politicization of?
Well, of course. I mean, that's always. I mean, we've seen past appointments, and obviously, I mean, it's it's always clear that there's politicizing in various appointments that happen. We were trying to make sure that was removed in this case. I mean, I grew up in the Delay community. My parents live in the Delay community, so it means a little more than it probably normally would. And so, empowering the citizens in that community would have meant a lot more if at least they would have exhausted the option to ask the governor for that special election.
How concerned is your organization about the scope of this investigation?
Obviously, we can't undo the past. She's off the board now, and it's unfortunate that her term came. She did serve the community. I mean, she gave a lot of her time and to the board, and it's unfortunate that her term on the board came to this end. But as far as the investigation, regardless of what comes out of the investigation, the district cannot recover those funds that were lost.
So check it out. So here's my question: the concern that they raised was that from the Teachers Association is that they felt like this should have been a last resort, that the district should have exhausted all means of getting an appointment before taking that to the district. Your response? I mean, to the District 7.
Okay, say that again.
Their response is that they feel that the district should have exhausted every other approach before the appointment process. In other words, taking it all the way to the governor.
They won an election.
And they feel it's the most direct impact for the local voters, in District 7. That should
right, District 7. Yes.
Their response?
Well, the board voted, and we asked and sought legal counsel. Mm-hmm. And this is why I had him here this evening, because we needed to know what direction to take. Mm-hmm. And he fully researched and gave us the option that the only other option that we have would be to go to the governor. Mm-hmm. So I don't think that we should go to the governor and tell them the circumstances. I think that we can take care of business here at home, and I think that's what the board of Yselta, have decided to do.
So you don't feel it's necessary to take that additional step to go to the governor's office before you take it to the voters?
No, I do not.
Okay, so you all are all comfortable with?
We're very comfortable with the process. We're going to involve all the constituency, the taxpayers from District 7. We are going to involve all the feeder pattern for Del Valle High School. We're going to have the form. We're going to pass out the forms so that they can provide us with feedback. The packets will be given to all the board members before we interview those applicants, and most definitely they will have participated in the process.
Okay, so their feedback is going to be limited to writing on the forms, or are they going to have other?
They're going to have a question and answer period as well. Okay. There at the forum.
All right.
On October 14th.
Sounds good enough to me.
All right.
Thanks.
Jaime, thank you.